When you're leaving school and your dad hits a speed bump, but you and your brother never remembered a speed bump being in front of the school. And today, while hyped up on more caffeine than my doctor would ever recommend, I bring you r/suspiciously specific. When your grandfather with Alzheimer's hides your PlayStation and forgets where he hid it. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. Top 10 Applebee's I've been arrested in, rated by how good the floor was for doing the worm. James, 33. About James. I like long walks on the beach with my girlfriend until the LSD wears off and I realize I'm just dragging a stolen mannequin around a Wendy's parking lot. That's one hell of a high to come down from. Me cutting myself off from the boys as I choose being lonely as a coping mechanism as my psychological well-being takes a perpetual downturn. Alright guys, the only way to chat without the government being able to track it is to all go on Modern Warfare 2 private servers and write our messages on the wall in bullets. Winning 10 grand on a roulette table, only to be given a $100 Amazon gift card because tonight is an annual charity event put on by both the casino and your girlfriend's church. But she didn't tell you, but hey, at least you get the satisfaction of knowing that the $320 you dropped tonight is going to the pro-life fund. I mean, you are pro-life, aren't you? You alright, bro? My teacher telling security it was me who caused her to have a breakdown. Me, who just asked, what does it mean? Me, who just asked, what does being infertile mean? Oh my god, that's so fun. 6'4", muscular man from Brussels. I said, do you speak my language? And he just smiled and handed me a Vegemite sandwich. Hold on, let me see if I can just... I did it. Worst things that can happen while skydiving. 4. Parachute fails. 3. Eagle pecks your eyes out. 2. You see your house from the sky and notice your parents making love in the garden. And 1. You're blown off course and land at a friend's wedding you said you couldn't attend because you're ill. Me in the bottom level of purgatory spending all my time explaining Yu-Gi-Oh to some bitch from the 1300s. Where did this image come from? Where couples who call each other king and queen go to fight in public. For those of you non-Americans, the worst times you could ever go to a Walmart is at 5 p.m. or 10 p.m. Or any time, really. Not only do people suck, but you go out of your way and you park in the very back of the parking lot, away from everyone. Not a single soul in sight. You are literally 4 football fields away from everyone. It's in no one's interest to park next to you. Yet when you come out, there's always one f***er in his car who decides to park next to you and door ding your car. Being called smart because you have a variety of information on different subjects, but in reality it's all surface level intelligence and you don't feel like you're really good at anything. I didn't realize we took a step into me IRL here. Ugh. How many balloons do you have to tie to a baby to make it float away? Let's say the baby is 4 months old. You had a rough night. You paid $24 for a watered down gin and tonic, plus tip. Drunk texted your boss. Called him daddy. Fell asleep on the train. Woke up in a Braintree. And that's how I got promoted. Beat you in Monopoly by $1, yet want you to let them sleep over when their house burns down. Like, just stay at one of those hotels on Boardwalk since you own all the property.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt.
The scariest sound is coming home from work, taking off your shoes, popping a beer, sitting down, and suddenly hearing, I think the air filter needs to be replaced and the trash needs to go out tonight. Can we have dinner at my mother's house? The fan blades need to be vacuumed, but I don't know how. Can you do it, please? We need to sell the house because we need one more room, even though you're waking up alone in your own room for the last 10 years and praying for the sweet release of death, and the kids were supposed to do their chores, but they didn't. But they're at my mom's house, so I guess you'll have to pick up the slack. Makes my fucking skin crawl every time I hear those sounds in nature. You okay, bro? An apparition appears in your room alongside a more successful looking doppelganger of yourself. Apparition. And this is what you would be. Doppelganger. Oh my god. Spare me these twisted visions, Spectre. I've learned my lesson. Both vanish. Hey, what the f? If you have a powerful engine in your car, you can get home at night more quickly. Which means you spend more time with your children. Which means they're less likely to grow up as glue sniffers. If I drop my hammer on a job site and it falls 30 feet onto someone's head, is that involuntary manslaughter, or would OSHA step in and protect me because he didn't wear a hard hat? On a side note, when I first read this, I thought he said hamster, so I was really confused. The idea that the ideal beach body just means being thin or buff is so unimaginative. Surely the ideal beach body would have a powerful lobster claw, arm flaps to act as a windbreak, and a sand repellent anus. If you ever find a genie and you're really craving a dessert that looks like this, do not say, "I'd like a lifetime supply of raspberry crowns." While this is in fact the name of the pastry, it's also the name of a species of wasp for some reason. The genie, being a nasty trickster, will no doubt give you a bunch of wasps. And for my third wish, I'd like a bunch of raspberry crowns. Raspberry crowns, you say? Granted. Dogs are welcome in this hotel. We never had a dog that smoked in bed and set fire to the blankets. We never had a dog that stole our towels and played the TV too loud, or had a noisy fight with his traveling companion. We never had a dog that got drunk and broke up the furniture. So, if your dog can vouch for you, you're welcome to. Okay, so what if someone stole the Google Maps car and took pictures of their dick, but the guy who drove the car was too scared to tell his boss? So somewhere on Google Maps, there's a picture of a dick. Is there something you need to tell us? Nah, I'm just saying, like what if somewhere on Google Maps there's a picture of my dick? I'm just wondering. After eating 37 olives straight to the jar while standing in front of the refrigerator at 1:34 a.m. 2:12 a.m. Going back for more olive. Creepypasta titles are either like The Watcher, or something like Why You Should Never Take Your Girlfriend to the Basement of an Abandoned Military Amusement Park in Wisconsin Between the Hours of 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. What's your most memorable high school experience? Alright, mine is when this girl faked a pregnancy to trap her boyfriend. Faked a miscarriage, faked having a baby. Told everyone she was actually infertile, then got pregnant with someone else's baby and then ate the... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Me, age 12 on Omegle video chat at 2 a.m. on my mom's laptop, trying to see if One Direction is secretly trying to talk to fans, while an old man tells me to take off my clothes. How to correctly eat Pringles. Oh boy. Let's stand for 2 to 3 hours. Rinse off all those nasty spiders. Peel away its dead metallic shell. What the f is this? With your dominant hand, activate your secret thumb. You'll want to get a really good grip on these bad boys. With your pathetic hand, locate your Krillman's lock. This is the joint that makes your mouth so small and useless. Am I in cursed images? What the fuck am I? You've reached your full potential. I knew you could do it. You're so smart and beautiful. Enjoy a good snack. Mom, your grandpa would be so proud. He's smiling down on you from heaven. My grandpa, a Nazi war criminal who's seen me shoot rope to Waluigi hentai.
Laughs in hell.
When you download Witcher 3 from an unknown source and end up downloading... 50 gigabytes of midget porn. I came looking for copper, and I found gold. The teacher threatening to call my parents. Me jerking off under the desk. It's f***ed up that people assume you're pregnant just because you post a photo of a positive pregnancy test. They just immediately think it's yours and not that you fished it out of the neighbor's trash can because you're a creep with an empty womb. I had a realization in a dream I just had that this isn't real and I can just do whatever I want, so I started shrinking the face of this guy that was talking to me. And then once it got real small, I woke up sleep paralyzed. I was given godlike powers over the universe by realizing it's all in my head, and the first thing I did was use them to torment the nearest man. And the actual god woke me up and put me in a 5-minute timeout to lay frozen and think about what I've done. My mom, yelling at me for eating my younger diabetic sister's food. Me, confused and hungry and unaware that it was supposed to be for her since there was no indication and it looked like a normal TV dinner. We should all be thankful that anti-thunderstorms with flashes of extreme darkness during the day followed by loud, high-pitched screeches don't exist. What the actual... Actually, no, I want to see that sh**. Very Christian friends at Bible camp. Oh my god, let's all go around the circle and say the name of every person we've ever wanted to kiss. Me, a very closeted bisexual, 11 years old and visibly shaking. Not unless everyone gets real cool about a bunch of stuff really quick. There is probably at least one white guy adopted and raised in China who speaks English with a Chinese accent and strangers just assume he's a total asshole. Me right now. She looks like an old Ukrainian woman who lost her son Dmitry in the war and now sits by the side of a weary road less traveled, selling potatoes for a very modest price. Some of y'all ain't never been called baby or sugar by an elderly black lady while she holds you outside in the Walmart parking lot while you sob on a Sonic cheeseburger at 2:47 a.m. and it shows. Hey, thanks for making it to the outro. Don't forget I have a Discord and Twitter, that exists. And also, what would you guys think about me doing a gaming channel? I've been kind of debating that for a little bit. Anyways, thank you for watching. Do the casual YouTube stuff with the subscribing, the liking, and the commenting and all that stuff, you know. Anyways, see you next time.